dich, wo ist dein Licht, das mir in dieser Welt hier beisteht? Darkness after playing in this lonely out of scenery, thoughts of being used to since your love without a word to me, feels of desperation in this cold and broken century, smiling from away, confusing what is real, oh save me please. Hours after daylight when the blossoms fade away at night, I can feel your whispers in my ear, your soul surrounds me tight. Is this just a dream? More than shadows in my broken sight, yet I couldn't find what I've been missing as the time went by. Scherben, Splitter funkeln in der hellen Mondesnacht. Schau ich auf die Sterne glühen, ist das deine wahre Kraft? Griff ich nach dem Geist von dir, verlor ich mich in Einsamkeit. Chaos berg ich tief in mir, denn Kälte lässt mich nicht allein. Immerfort verschloss ich mich vor Welten, die ich nicht verstehe. Ich seh dich, da ist dein Licht, das steht mir in dieser Welt bei. Ich geh vorwärts, halte nicht mehr an, sonst holt mich die Vergangenheit noch ein. Dieses Leben gibt so viel zu lieben, auch wenn du nie mehr neben mir gehen wirst. Ich ging vorwärts, doch dann hielt ich an, die Tränen fließen, will doch weitergehen. Dieses Leben bringt nichts außer Schmerzen, ohne dich bin ich nur ein Schatten von mir. Und so geh ich immer weiter vorwärts, bis die Nacht mir schwer wie Blei aufliegt. In den Träumen spür ich deine Wärme, gib mir Kraft, den Weg des Glücks entlang zu gehen. Darkness after playing in this lonely out of scenery, thoughts of being used to since you left without a word to me. Fear of desperation in this cold and broken century, smiling far away, confusing what is real, oh save me please. Hours after daylight when the blossoms fade away at night, I can feel your whisper in my ear, your soul surrounds me tight. Is this just a dream, no more than shadows in my broken sight, yet I couldn't find what I've been missing as the time went by. Blossoms fade away, the wind blows cold and I distorted life, watching as the hours fading with the time the light went by. Is there anyone in this land for prophets and Lord, someone who will guide me with those demons and my broken heart? Once upon this day I was a girl that knew her boundaries, love would cause they put a rope around her neck with memories. Mirror, can't you see the weight of loneliness?
der mich leben lässt. Bitte bleib doch weg, es hat keinen Zweck. Such nicht nach dem Wort, das mein Herz zerstört. Wie kann ich entfliehen, wenn du an mir hängst? Willst du mich denn so einsam wiedersehen? Glaubst du nicht, dass dies egoistisch ist, wenn du nur dem folgst, was dich glücklich macht? Bitte denk daran, ich besitz ein Herz, das zu schnell zerbricht, wenn du wieder fliehst. Nichts bleibt mehr zurück.
Yeah. Hey, Wolf. Wolf's torturing himself with basketball right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Not just basketball, it's combat basketball.
Does that mean you get like items and stuff?
But that means it's better, right?
X.
Wolf says he went 6 for 11 in the first league. Not bad. You're over 500. So, shouldn't make playoffs at that rate.
You're gonna do it, 10?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's up to you, 10. There's no harm if you want to go to bed. It's pretty late. As the character says, it's late. Just skipping all the text. It's probably for the best for me. I haven't seen this part of the game before. Oh, the 4 elemental arcfiends or whatever. I think that's what that was. Yep.
Ouch.
What are you the element of? Death.
What is this guy's element again?
Death isn't an element. It's supposed to be Earth.
Does he get all pissy? I can't remember if this guy doesn't like magic attacks or physical attacks in the PC version. But he like fucking destroys your day if you use one of them on him.
He's mainly physical.
So like don't attack him physically.
No, you gotta. But
Okay.
how he's like debuff and just plow through you.
Yeah. I don't know how much the counterattacks act up on the enemies in this game. This version at least.
It's usually just a couple of fights.
Yeah. They went crazy with that in the PC version,
Yeah.
which I love. I just remember this being like one of the hardest like first fights, or the original fight that was really hard in that game on hard mode that stuck out to me.
Yeah. The rest felt like novelty up until the fiends.
Yeah. I remember, I think, what was it, the sky elemental one? Fucking gave me a lot of issues, I remember.
Wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's definitely tricky as heck.
Well, I think because she uses, was it arrow on you or whatever attack it is that reduces you to like 10% of your health.
Yeah.
It drops you to less than 100. It's like curing doesn't even matter because
In this, it might be weak.
yeah.
The water guy is usually just a chump.
He gave me issues when I was a kid. I first met up with him on the GBA. But I tended to run from a lot more fights when I was a kid because I just wanted to get through. It was stupid.
Yeah.
I think I only took like 3 stabs at this fight until I beat it as a kid, even though.
That's a nice axe hit.
Oh, right, because his whole thing is he brings up the wave and then you shock him and it goes back down. But if you get with the wave attack, it fucking hurts everybody bad.
But in this fight, he's just constantly waving.
Oh, fuck.
There
we go. Here's Wind Elemental.
Yeah, she's a pain. Why did she cast
What
Big
the
Wave?
hell? Yeah. That wasn't even that damaging, at least.
It'd be nice if that's what she did.
Somebody was telling me the other day, and I don't know if it's true or not, but Square Enix is I know we were talking about like 5 and 6 getting the treatment 4 and 3 got for like remakes. I
Yeah.
think they were talking about doing that for Steam. I'm like, that'd be really sweet.
I heard. Well,
Like 6 may not need it, but 5 could definitely benefit from it.
their whole anniversary thing's gonna happen, whether it's greatness or not.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it's gonna be as big as everybody thinks it's gonna be.
Yeah. Still,
We'll be lucky to get Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana.
I think adding hard modes to all of them at bare minimum would be nice, because I obviously have no problem with the original look of the games.
Yeah.
The look of the remake of 4 was pretty nice, but it was also kind of weird looking.
You almost got this 10.
No, yeah, I got it.
There you go. Oh, you named one of them Glenn as well?
Yep. Glenn and Cyrus.
Nice. Oh, I just got that. This is both Chrono Trigger characters, right?
Yeah, actually.
That's
Time to go save.
You got this.
Gonna
It's actually-
call Glenn a marshmallow at some point.
Shaping up to be a pretty decent week again here already. We got 3 games cleared on the first day, possibly. 4 if Wolf gets basketball done, or
Yeah.
5 if I get RPM done.
I don't think Wolf's gonna have a big problem with the basketball.
I was going to practice RPM, but then I realized it's actually just pretty easy, and you can just grind any level, and you literally just purchase your way to the next race. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be too bad.
See, he's already got 7 wins.
There you go. Oh, he's saying, okay, so he's not lost a game then.
Uh-oh. Double Big Mac.
I just don't know if we're going to beat 12 games in a week again. That was insane. Although, actually, I don't know how bad Paperboy 2 is, but it might be very
I don't know. I don't imagine like Madden or Super Off-Road's going to take us very long either.
No.
So
Well, we looked up Super Off-Road. That was a 47-minute cycle or whatever, according to how long to beat.
yeah, I should be ready for it once it unlocks.
I'll claim Thunder Spirit since I've been practicing it after I finish this, and that should bide me to the next weekend.
The CPU. This was a pain in the butt fight in hard mode.
Yeah. Fuck, I gotta replay that. And plus there's like 4 freaking playthroughs or something nuts, so I'm wondering how much it's really worth doing all 4.
I just wish I could tell which one I was attacking. Oh, it's going to be the bottom one.
Yeah. Wait for it to flash.
Oh, is this Chrono Trigger
it's the
syndrome
bottom
right
one.
here?
Yes, it is.
Oh. No shit, eh?
It's definitely the bottom.
Did Chrono Trigger have a definite side that you were supposed to go after, or was it kind of RNG?
No, it was a definite side every time.
It was like I just mean, was it always the right side, or was it sometimes
Yeah.
the left?
Always.
I remember it took me a bit to figure that out.
Besides Final Fantasy IV, Chrono Trigger was the RPG I beat the most.
I played it once for YouTube, like when I was first starting out. Which is good when I do that, because then I'm kind of forced to beat the game and not drop off like I always do.
The CPU. This is actually not. See, I'm so worried it's going to be similar to the hard mode fights.
Right? Yeah.
You're just dismantling it.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
until that happens.
Want to do
Oh, shit.
drop an orb or something? Yeah, yep. Oh no.
I didn't mean to.
What'd you do?
If you leave the attacker up, you have an easier time. Oh shit.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Why?
Okay. Kill the recovery one. And then leave the attacker up.
Why?
You can't kill both of them, right? Because then they.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you kill
right.
both of them, that's when he really starts letting you have it.
So is the real boss the guy in the back then? It's just you want to take out one or the other orbs?
Yeah, you want to take out the guy in the back.
Yeah, because I'm just Chrono Trigger. I think the actual boss was the right dude or something.
Yeah,
As weird as that was.
for the last fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I'm looking at my Final Fantasy IV, all the achievements I got, because I know there's some interesting ones. I think some stupid. It's like, why would I go through and buy Engine 2 and 3? It's just going to cost me more money. I just save up for 4 because I'm going to have a hard time winning until I can get it. Or 5 if it gets invented. Actually, kind of excited for games like Donkey Kong Country 3 and stuff to come up. I want to see somebody else play that, like Chris or you. Cyrus, not 10, because I know he hates platformers. Oh, yeah, I know you aren't.
The only
Just
one
saying sorry?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Go ahead.
The only one I've ever played through in the country series is the first.
Oh, you should definitely do like 2
Same.
possibly then. Although I think we're waiting until 1995 for 2 to even come out, 1996 for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not having such a hard time believing we'll make it there. We're getting pretty good rhythm here. Wolf, if you're still listening, how was Smash TV going for you?
Smashing.
I think it was sounding like he was getting the hang of it. It's probably, I don't know if any of these games are really going to be too bad. Just going to have to frickin' do what you did with the UN on some of them. Just keep at it till it goes away.
I think Wolf actually has it.
Yeah, he's gotten there. He just doesn't have the keys. He's got to practice that.
Right. It's been so long since I played it, and I played the NES version.
Yeah, it's the point of game. The end of the game if you can't get to the pleasure dome.
It'd just be nicer if everything was beaten by us. It's like, hey, we completed this list 2 years from now. Oh, that's awesome. Just the 12 of you? Oh, no, we brought in a ringer here and there. It'd just be better to like have one of the 12 of us beat a bit or whatever.
We are the ringers.
Oh, got him.
Nice.
Depends on the game. Stuff like Castlevania 4 for Glenn or EDF for me, definitely ringers there. Just wipe it out in no time.
Holy shit, everybody gained a level on that one.
Yeah, nice job, 10. If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Oh, well, Golbez is just hanging out right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he could have helped the CPU, then you would have been really screwed. But nah.
Ah, shit. Another dude just off himself trying to kill XDeath. Or, geez, not XDeath, Golbez. I'm sorry, they look very similar.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Well, I mean, for Golbez and XDeath, it's the same, but then Kefka, not really.
No, there's only one Kefka.
Kefka is definitely one of my favorite villains.
So a lot of people say.
Ultros is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, there's actually a lot of good ones in that one. I even like the stupid ones, like who was that guy on the Phantom train? Siegfried?
Yep. The fake one, not the real one.
Yeah.
Siegfried.
You know, it's those little things that are pretty awesome.
You mean the train already passed?
Some of the fights in Zozo were just weird but awesome.
Oh, I think that's where I am right now. Is that the village that's kind of a dungeon at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at in the game.
Yeah. They're trying to get the chainsaw and all that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was just feeling underleveled there, so I grinded a bit. Because I kind of have a policy of not running from a single fight. It's just like, ever since the whole chicken knife and hero sword thing happened, that's kind of a reason for it. It's also just a thing of pride.
It's such a great game.
Yeah. It's a pretty good series in general.
That means you're coming up on everybody's favorite scene.
Yep.
And 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good to know.
You'll know when you get there.
Alright, I'll take your word for it at that.
I used to be able to recite the whole thing.
I had a pretty good reaction to frickin' Terra turning into a goddamn unicorn and flying away. Of course, that's just what I called it. I didn't know what the fuck it turned into.
An Esper.
Right, yeah. But it didn't say that until like afterwards. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like, oh, okay. That's my main character just gone. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I remember back in the day just being blown away because at the time that was like the best graphics I had seen too.
Just her flying around.
Well, the whole game in general.
Oh, yeah. I guess, I mean, I'm playing the GBA one, so... I don't know if GBA has mode 7 still, but it definitely does a lot of that kind of stuff.
No, it should, because it's got to do something like that for the Chocobos, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, it does a lot of stuff like that.
Like, Super Nintendo had mode 7 built in hardware-wise, but you could do it with other systems. Like, even the Genesis pulls off mode 7, but it's got to be programmed.
Holy shit, 10, you've only taken 15 hours to get here?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
He's doing it up.
I'm gonna be right back. Grab some more water.
All right.
I don't know if I have a... This was gonna have to wait. This final dungeon. I believe this is the final one.
It's the final dungeon, but you have 2, 3, 4. You have at least 6 boss fights, I think.
Right. It's probably a long ass dungeon too.
Yeah, it's with all the fights, you're gonna want to collect all the weapons, like for sure. It's not too much.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. I mean, it's gonna have the best little.
Yeah, this place is great.
So, I shall be easy. Only one dungeon left.
Yeah, no problem tomorrow.
Yeah,
Are you
I
gonna
should
put
have
it
this
off
done.
today tomorrow?
Yeah, it's getting closing in on 2:00 here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Stop that.
Good job today, anyways.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
Should have this done in like 16 hours, 17 maybe.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
nuts.
17 and a half, but yeah, that's a nice playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I don't know how early I'm waking up tomorrow. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
It's the weekend. So.
Yeah.
I never have to wake up early right now. It's nice. Even in the school year, I think somehow my class
I don't know why
it's being after 1.
Bill Laimbeer's combat basketball, but that's all it's on right now.
I'm actually gonna flip over to it.
Yeah,
you know,
screen right now, it looks awful. I don't know what this bullshit is, but it's bullshit.
I'm gonna practice some more Thunder Spirits.
How is that? Are you gonna stream it?
Oh yeah, I'll stream it. I'm just like save stating at the start of every level, so I can kind of get them all down.
Because I don't know if I've seen it before.
I definitely hadn't before this. Wolf said he'd seen it once in a contest. I don't have any complaints. It's decent. Kind of hard to mess up a shmup, but they really did a stupid idea with the background in level 2. That's about my only complaint. Because you can't see. It's like a moving, fiery background that you can't see bullets.
Oh yeah.
And it's just kind of nauseating. I'll stream that so there's something other than basketball going on too. Also, I just need practice. So
Filling some of the stuff that Wolf never did.
what's that?
Just filling out some of this stuff in the charts that Wolf never. We
Oh,
still
yeah.
don't have a time for Nolan Ryan's baseball because I don't have a time for everybody else that tried this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I think the time's been kind of inconsistent that way. People haven't always included their practice time, but some people are.
Also need a time for UN Squadron.
Yeah, I could get you time.
But I think, are we going with, practice times into our playthroughs? I would say yes.
Yeah.
I know Glenn included his today. He's like, I think I practiced about like 14 hours plus the 2 that took to complete it today, so it was like 16.
Right.
So I agree with that, anyways.
Okay, I only did UN Squadron once on Channel 2.
Yeah, it was mostly Channel 3. Let's get OBS up. Good kitty. You scratched that, not furniture. Cat's got all 4 of her paws on the post right now, and she's staring at me. You guys can probably hear that, actually.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal.
She's just having a good time. Okay, let's start
Damn
streaming.
math.
Yeah, right. I just used a Google thing that was like time calculator, and I kept taking the bottom row and putting it back up and adding the next video. But honestly, just kind of, you can just, if you have a good educated guess, that's what a lot of us have just been doing. Guess how much time you practice and how long the run was, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think you filmed all of UN, didn't you?
Yeah. It was all filmed, whether it was Channel 2, 3, or my channel.
Thankfully, a lot of the longer ones, like RPGs, usually have a timer in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're not always accurate. If you game over, you lose that time.
Right.
Pretty well.
It's close enough for what we need.
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. It's just kind of cool to look at, really. That's the main thing with it. I'm gonna have controller issues again, apparently. I was using my phone with it for Final Fantasy V earlier. There we go.
So no one has Super Castlevania 4.
Glenn. It just never got written down, so.
No, Glenn is practicing Contra 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How bad's Castle? Well, I already have a game.
Glenn is practicing number 56.
I think the only people that don't have a game is Mrs. Jive Pants, and I don't know if anybody else really.
Well, no, they have a game. They have yeah, they're doing Home Alone.
Oh, they're both doing it? Okay.
Yeah, they're on the same team. They wanted to be combined.
So they only count as one person on the chart.
Right.
I guess. Awesome.
Right.
All right. So then we're still at 10
Correct.
people, technically, yeah. All right. Is anybody doesn't have a claim on a game yet?
See, even Birdini has Raiden.
I didn't claim anything yet, but I think I'm okay with that for the moment.
Yeah, don't blame you after that.
Yeah, take something easy.
You could just throw
You could do that.
to be a race or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about Castlevania 4 for that.
Oh, I'm not gonna race. on Castlevania.
But I mean, if you wanted to claim Castlevania 4, you could.
Oh, it's okay. I like Castlevania a lot, but I think Glenn's probably going to beat that before he practices Contra.
Yeah, I would make sure because Glenn did want it as of this morning, so I don't know if that changed or not.
He had plans on doing it tonight, actually, but
oh yeah, he did too, didn't he?
Lagoon is coming up also.
I have no idea what that is. You guys just said it's hard as shit.
It's an action RPG.
Oh, RPG, shit. I don't know. I prefer
An
manual
action
RPGs or
Yeah.
time-based RPGs. Yeah,
This is more like Secret of Mana, Illusion of Gaia stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
I might play one of those for the list when it comes up. I haven't played either of those. There's a lot of RPGs I haven't played, and this is definitely the console to do it.
Who has a guess at how much time I spent on UN Squad?
I wouldn't even know. Shit, like 14 hours?
23.
Just do it that way. 18.
I'm still tallying it up. I can't believe how many times I streamed it on my channel.
Is it pretty much every time you played it, you did?
Yeah.
I'm having a good run at this right now. I haven't died yet.
I can't believe it took this long.
Oh, I am streaming this on my channel, by the way, Cyrus, if you did want to see it still.
Yeah.
I got shitty level 2 coming up. You can see what I mean with it. Oh, fuck. Enemies behind the screen.
The lava background,
Yeah.
which totally does not interfere with your vision of the red shots.
Not at all. Hasn't caused my deaths 3 times before. Alright, boss time. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay. I do want to kind of like, I think if there's anything I want to like explore more with these, this whole like series, it's the shmups and the RPGs. Because mostly it's going to be stuff I don't know anymore. And I kind of like it that way. I kind of like leaving the stuff I already know to watch someone else play it.
This is kind of like EDF a little.
It is a bit. It actually has roofs and floors though, but check out this fucking background. It's also got like weapons, different weapon sets on the fly, so it's more like UN that way.
Right.
Shit, I keep forgetting about those guys. But it's got like a weapon upgrade system where you've got different sequences going for each one. So if you die with whatever type of weapon, only that weapon gets downgraded. The rest stay whatever they were. But it does have the rotating ships around me sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is my calling to Super EDF.
I might try Lagoon.
Think so?
I might.
I guess, yeah, you'll have a claim starting tomorrow too. You could do Castlevania if you wanted.
I'm sure I'll end up doing the golf game.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, this is where this gets really painful to look at. Speeds up too, and then this fucking enemy comes out of here that you can't see the bullets he's firing. You have to really look for it anyways. Oh, fuck. I definitely got hit somewhere. I didn't even think I got hit there.
It really depends on how quickly Going gets unlocked. Because I want to make sure I have enough time to finish it before I go camping.
It's about 20 hours. 20 hours on UN Squadron.
You got it.
So I don't know, I don't want to call it OCD, but it's bugging me that EDF only says 40 minutes and not 0 hours, 40 minutes like the rest of the list or whatever. Remembering that now. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Fixed.
shit.
There you go, Cam.
Thanks, Ten. Oh, fuck. The problem is I got wolf-ruled auto-fire is okay, but as soon as the continue screen pops up, it's one of those where if you press the A button, it speeds up the countdown. So if I don't let go of the button right away, my continues go away. Game over. I don't think this is going to be too bad. I haven't seen how many levels there are, but I got through 4 of them for sure.
You want me to check for you, or do you want to?
Yeah, that would be nice, actually. I don't think I'm going to go through all of them today. I think I'll do a short little practice.
Oh, well. No wonder why this is so familiar.
Oh, it's I think Wolf was saying it's a different under a different name.
Force 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a
Like
port.
the arcade version's name.
Oh, Thunder Force AC was ported to Super Nintendo under the title Thunder Spirits. It's pretty much Thunder Force 3.
Actually, I know what you should claim next, Cyrus, is D-Force or whatever.
D-Force?
Another shmup. Unless you want a break from a shmup.
I'm thinking about it. I've played this one before.
What, D-Force?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I wanted to shmup next. I hadn't played either. I looked at this. I'm looking at this one. And it's by no means an official claim yet. I'm just practicing it. I'm just not gonna be able to play much next week, so I'm looking far down the list for trying to time it out a bit better. Because I got my buddy coming in from Quebec next week.
So the other games had a level select, but this does not.
Does it tell you how many levels are in it though? Or?
I'm still looking.
Okay. This fucking part.
Gonna look at the fact. Huh. Well, that's...
I'd say about 5 or 6 is my guess, maybe 7.
Nobody has anything game FAQs for like an FAQ.
Huh. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how many levels there are just by playing.
That usually means that this game might have a bounty. Like if you play through it and write up an FAQ, you could get paid.
Oh boy. As much as I love writing, I actually did used to love writing.
And yeah, so far I'm not seeing anything telling me how many levels. This is weird. I like that shot.
Shit. I keep forgetting how this boss functions. I keep expecting him to put out the like tongue of fire rather than the fireballs. I forget every time.
Those lasers you had before, the blue ones, were pretty cool.
Yeah, that was like the max upgrade of this gun I'm using now, believe it or not, the red one. My favorite's probably the one with the rockets when you get that max powered up, because you do have a short stream of like blue fire coming out of your ship, as well as the rockets go directly up and down and hug against the roof and the ground, so it takes out any turrets. I got a rocket here that does that. But then it's not really covering the middle of the screen, and if there's no roof or floor for them to sit on.
That's what?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but it's pretty good when you have it at its max level, because you kind of get regular bullets you can use for the center of the screen.
So there's 8 levels.
8 levels? That's not too bad. I guess I've seen half the game then. I kind of thought it would be a bit shorter.
Yeah, it looks like I would expect 8 levels.
Okay. So not even a long play on YouTube or anything?
They have one.
Okay.
I was just trying to find like written data about it.
Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. There we go. Got our buddies. There we go. This actually should be my best weapon now. So this is, well, this isn't full power. This is almost full power, but...
So the long play takes 29 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's short. Well, I'm not going to say that's shorter than EDF. I did die twice on EDF, I think. It's about the same length then, yeah. Oh, shit.
And the levels are kind of clever.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the only one that really bothers me just because of the background. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? Forgot I was streaming on my own channel here. Checked it doesn't... Oh, fuck. Isn't too bad to do, because I feel like we know how to transport all stuff to the general channel now. Fuck, what is killing me there? I can see those bullets behind the background. I have to fight the boss with shitty weapons again. Oh, unless one of these guys gives me something. Oh, fuck. Thunder Force Wiki on Wikia, he says. So I guess that's the series this is from.
Right.
Which makes me wonder, do we even have the right version of this? Is this like the Japanese? Well, like, actually, no, it has a U, so it's the US version.
This is the US one.
Okay. All right, this fucking part. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Fuck. Okay. That's an extra life. Okay. Jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Oh, this weapon, right? I've barely seen this one. Oh, fucker. Barely saw it for the few seconds either. Stupid lava popped out of nowhere. That's why that's the thing with shmups is you got to play them enough to kind of have muscle memory with them.
Yeah.
Or just know where shit's coming. It's definitely a guess and check kind of game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it felt like no matter how good my reaction time was, the thing that really helped me was just knowing what was coming.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I feel with like EDF. It's the only shmup I've really gotten that way with. Oh fuck. Okay.
Interesting. This boss reminds me of Soul Feast.
I do like this boss. Soul Feast. That's CD, right? Sega CD.
Sega CD.
Yeah, one of the few actual video games on that thing.
And on Genesis, they got one. That's like a series. If not many people know, there's a Soul Dees on the Genesis.
Okay,
So when they decided to put it on a CD, it's like, all right, we need a different name. Come up with another name. We'll take this D here and we'll make it an F.
Yeah. Oh, I saw it was B and D for a second. I was like, those kids that can't spell B or D when they're growing up, they think it's one or the other. I don't know if anyone else remembers that problem with, like, I didn't have that problem, but a lot of people did, like, with writing B's and D's. They're like, oh, which one's which?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, this is a much better looking level.
Yeah, I know. This one's nice. Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Let me put a save up for practice on this one. It's best to practice individual levels.
Yeah.
That's one thing that was always hard growing up with Super EDF was like level 3 would trip me up for the longest time, but I couldn't practice it unless I got through 1 and 2.
So
hardware. And same with level 4.
I was gonna do that, but because I was playing on the Super Nintendo, when I played on the emulator, it really screwed me up.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
Oh, just like what do you mean, like lag times or?
Yeah, lag times. It was mostly a timing issue.
Yeah, I kind of get that sometimes too. I should actually be playing this on my 4x3 monitor because it's an actual CRT still, I believe. But I have it on my 16:9 for some reason, which is an LCD.
Right.
I'm not sure if that makes a difference with emulators though, if that's just consoles with composite.
I mean, you're mainly talking about ratios and stretching. It's
Well,
not.
I'm not actually stretching. Like it is on my 16:9, but what I do is I put the chat beside it on my monitor, so
Oh, yeah.
it's still in a 4x3 window.
I wouldn't worry about it. Not in that case.
Okay. Yeah, stretching probably not ideal for something like this. The look of it's never really bothered me like it does for some people, but yeah. Okay. This is a much better run of this level than yesterday.
This is awesome. This is like what that Star Fox 64 level should have been more like.
I haven't actually played a Star Fox game.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't want to call it mainstream because I hate using that word since it got wrecked, but like a lot of stuff I didn't get or play because when we were growing up, it was like kind of had to find the diamonds in the rough as far as things went because
Right.
it wasn't really a rich family or anything. And
Well, I mean, the only way you could really tell what was good and what wasn't was either your friend told you it was good, or you went and rented it.
that's true. I mean, I kind of last generation I kind of started finding diamonds in the rough for was like Gen 6 with PS2, Xbox, GameCube.
Right.
But yeah, beyond that, I haven't really. Now I can have the money, I can afford just the AAA titles I know are good and stuff, I guess. But yeah, back then it was like we didn't have a whole lot. We didn't have Zelda games really ever. We had a copy of Link to the Past that was stuck in French mode for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
So we never played it because we couldn't get past the part that would tell us what to do things.
You'd have to like desolder the battery.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was literally just the French version of the game for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason I had a Canadian copy of Link's Awakening.
Yeah. What's actually really rare for me is Pikmin 2 on GameCube's actually like pretty rare for some reason. But like the US version's pretty rare, I guess. But the weird thing about the Canadian version is it's got the PAL box art with the US format.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I've got a quirky game like one of my Sonics. I have multiple copies of Sonic the Hedgehog, and
Yep.
I
There are
got
a couple different cover arts for that one too, I've noticed.
I got a really weird one. I thought it was from Australia.
Oh shit. This is kind of bullet hell with Cheerios.
Yeah, huh? You
Yeah,
got the
really,
weird dots.
what kind of attack is a ring? Come on.
A sonic attack. Is there similar trouble with P and Q? Oh yeah, he's talking about the letter thing I was saying.
Uh-huh.
This issue of interlaced video 2 is Cam found with Super Metroid. Yeah, invincibility frames were fucking me up on when I was doing my run of Super Metroid, because I actually ended up playing the European version at first by accident on my old, I don't want to say my old computer, but before I reset my computer. So I just stuck with that version. But the thing with PAL is they run at like 50 frames per second. So
Yeah.
for some reason, there was no issue showing the invincibility frames on that. But as soon as I had to restart the game on my new computer, relaunch, it was now the US version. And it was anytime the invincibility frames were happening, it was either showing Samus there all the time or not at all.
You know what?
Why is that?
Because most displays until recent times displayed at 59.
0.94 or something,
60,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it will affect it like that.
Unfortunately, none of my shit. Oh fuck! Oh man.
Which VSync was supposed to help us some issues like that. Because
But I find it interesting having the PAL version just because of the 50 frames was able to make that
do
not
it
a problem.
easy.
Yeah.
So if you play a PAL shoot 'em up or a PAL racer, it's actually easier because
On the European or
that hertz difference actually slows down gameplay a little.
yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. But it is a shittier frame rate. I never understood why they did that. Plus the resolutions on their TVs is lower. I think it's more square, I believe.
Yeah, could be.
Ours is like 4:3, right? Theirs is like 5:4, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I forgot I got to this level. Oh shit. I definitely had a much better run of the water level there though, yesterday. I'm not too worried about this game. This doesn't seem like a really difficult game. I might eat my...
strangely, like, stuff moves strangely quick.
Yeah.
In this one.
I'm not finding it too bad though, really, grand scheme of things. Oh, fuck. I always forget that guy pops in, though. He fucking kills me if you're in the middle of the screen. Oh, man. Still can't believe UN Squadron went down today. That was nuts. That game.
I'm happy. I'm so drained.
Yeah, you're probably not going to pick that game up for a few years.
Like, I still had thoughts of... because Twin Galaxies has a track for normal. They don't have a track for hard, though. So really? I wonder how I would do.
I forgot the guy came up again. I didn't die, though. Good reflexes, I guess. Oh,
yeah, that was good.
I thought he hit me, though. I don't know. I'm not going to question it.
Well...
This music, or I don't know if the music's coming through very loud, but it reminds me of something off the Genesis.
Oh yeah, it's because this game came out on Genesis.
Oh really?
Yeah, this was a port from.
Oh, it's a port of a Genesis game. I thought it was a port of an arcade game.
Thunder Force was on Genesis.
Right. Also, Truxton's good on the Genesis.
Yeah, Truxton is pretty good, very sought after.
Yeah, I'm collecting now, especially as a student. I'd just rather emulate everything.
EverDrive.
That too. Like I said, that Saturn thing is probably the most likely to get that treatment from me. Just because, you know, you can't... or the Saturn and the N64. I would say the N64 actually, but no. I think Saturn, I have everything I want on the N64 already.
Saturn's very easy to emulate now.
Is it?
Yep.
Really?
I got a pretty solid one.
Is that Yaboose or whatever? That's the last one I heard.
No, it's not. It's SSF, I think. Let me check.
Still be interested to see if they ever found out more on the Sonic Extreme.
Somebody made a fan-made version of it.
I did see that. For a while I thought it was the real version.
Yeah, I'm using SSF, and it works great.
That's good. I tend to only like my emulators if they're at like at least 95% though.
Stuff that you would think wasn't emulatable is very emulatable. Like PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
Dreamcast is
GameCube's pretty good.
Yeah, well, GameCube and Wii.
Yeah, they got a emulator. Yeah,
they got a Wii U one out.
I don't know. People can say what they want about the Wii U, but I've had like just with the AAA titles or whatever, I've had a great time. It's a great party console.
I love Super Mario Maker.
I love Super Mario Maker.
I was pretty addicted to that game for a while.
Oh man, Chris got like famous on that game.
I wouldn't say famous, but I did just that were well regarded.
Yeah, you did a lot better than most of us. I mean, I did pretty well for people that found me. Because I put like a lot of effort into my levels. Then of course I started making like Kaizo levels because I was living with my buddy and he's like, yeah, make me hard levels, please. Like, okay, you asked for it.
Yeah, I kind of intentionally made easy levels that tried to be as true to the source material as possible.
Same. I was the same way with like my first 10 levels or so. Well, other than keep both shells, that was a idea that I remembered from
That is evil.
John. It's a wonderful idea. It's just fucking hard. Do you know how long I spent trying to clear that the night before to get it uploaded? And I knew what to do because I built it. It's just idea versus execution.
Yeah, I died so many times trying to make meaningful progress in that level.
Okay, this is the furthest I've made it in this game now. Okay, these rockets are going to come in handy here. Oh, fuck that thing. I was going to say, pretty much all of us are using our own channels for this whole Chronquest thing now. Which actually I kind of like. But, in a way, but I don't know. I think it's just at first Wolf and I didn't know how to get it onto the Twitch and Formo YouTube without it being on the main channel. Jesus, I can't even tell what happened there. Oh wait, no, I saw this guy yesterday. I'm just apparently still incredibly tired. I swear this smoke's been getting me just playing. I was trying to play Final Fantasy VI yesterday, and I did, but shit. I swear I couldn't even navigate my character with the D-pad properly. I was so out of it. So I was like, every time I was trying to walk a straight line on the D-pad with the freaking game, I was like a drunk man.
Yeah, I was like kind of out of it too last night, to where like the last hour or so that I was awake, I was talking to Wolf. Well, actually, Wolf was talking to me, and I was kind of like, yeah, all right. I wasn't entirely comprehending what he was saying. I was like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say, are you still in Washington State? You might be affected by all our freaking forest fires right now.
I'm living in Maine right now, so other than the country.
Yeah, you're pretty much as far away from the forest fires as possible.
Do you know where Caribou, Maine is?
Caribou, Maine?
Yep.
No.
I lived there for a while. It's right on the Canadian border.
That's why. I was like, yeah, I live in the southern part of Maine.
Okay.
Did you actually know what I talked about to come with Kappa? That doesn't make any sense, Wolf.
I don't know. I still don't even know what Kappa means. I just nod my head and say, yep.
Begin with, sorry.
What's that?
Oh, okay. I understand what he's talking about now. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
There's a homing gun in this game. It's really hard to... I don't see it pop up.
Yeah, I was like, sorry if I was just not like really into whatever you were talking about yesterday, Wolf. I was just like, I was totally out of it.
That's just me. Fuck, like I said, I took 2 naps today. I couldn't even pick up Stardew Valley today.
Not the Tails virus.
The Tails virus. Oh, sleeping all the time?
Yeah, too. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Yeah. I'm almost like, I mean, I don't like tagging people anyways in Discord, but I like it even less now. I feel bad if I ever do, so I just don't.
Yeah.
I usually just assume that they'll see it. If I'm like, hey, Chris, da-da-da-da-da-da, it's like, Chris is going to see that later.
Yeah, so I usually check the backlog of comments, so.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I don't,
that's another reason why I don't like being pinged. It's like, unless you absolutely need me right now, I'd rather you did. I'll get to it. I'll see it.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't tagged anybody in it, I don't think, and I don't think it's been a problem. Yeah, this fucking boss is gonna come like up on my ass.
But yeah, when someone tags me, it's like, oh shit, this something serious, you know? It's like something they need me for right now. I gotta drop everything and